Thank you.
I just ride coattails.
Yeah, sure you do, Steve. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Parade Ice Garden, South Rink. I'm standing next to Steve Berenger. Steve, how are you?
Good. Just came out of the North Rink. Had a bummer of an overtime loss to the Chaska Chanhappen Stormhawks. Went into overtime. Exciting game, right? JV game was a close game, 3-2 loss. The varsity loss was 4-3 in overtime. First minute into overtime, but fun game. Girls played great. It was senior day, so it would have been nice to come away with a victory, but it was a good time. And now we're back to the Winter Storm tournament.
Yes, we are.
And Minneapolis hosts.
Minneapolis team that has not had a loss yet so far in this tournament.
Yeah, and pool play, they're if they can come out on top on this one, they'll be seeded well.
So we're facing off against Owatonna here. Owatonna in the blue jerseys, Minneapolis in the white and black. Spears taking the draw. She's out there with Elsa Tiwan-Ortiz. And we're fortunate enough to have Cece Berenger, number 5, chasing the puck down right now, back on the ice after missing a couple games due to illness.
Yes, it's nice to see her back in the ice after a little cold and fever and flu, but yes. She was pressing her folks pretty hard to get back on the ice today.
I'm sure. I'm sure you're about ready to bend there too, Steve, weren't you?
I was bumming not being at the rink yesterday, yes. It was great watching at home, but it's much better being in person, I'm sorry.
Well, considering the scoring that Cece has done here lately, we're happy to have her back on the ice. That shot comes from Doth, held in, and now pushed out of the zone and picked up by Berenger. Yes, she is. This is Owatonna bringing the puck into the zone, running into some traffic. Puck played by Risley. She's able to bounce it off the boards and out of the zone, and that's Sturmer picking up the loose puck, gets dumped, no call.
That's pretty smooth. She just took that right off her stick and said, I'm going to roll into the zone. Shot, rebound.
Quinn in front, another shot from Sturmer, and we score!
Scores! That was a grinding goal. Man, they worked for that one. Nice. Rebound, rebound, rebound.
Great pressure there by Minneapolis, which Steve, we struggled at times to crash the net and put that pressure on.
Yes, you got to be there crashing that net, right? Some of these goalies are still giving up some juicy rebounds at this age, but yeah, just got to stay with it. Got to be in front of the net.
Minneapolis off to a quick start here, early goal. 10:35 left to go in the first. Now it's Owatonna coming back the other way. Shots right on.
Gobbled up by Elodie.
I'll let you control from this side again. I just can't see the screen, so I just want to make sure we're on it. So interesting boys varsity game today over at Northeast, Steve. They were not able to complete the game because the sprinkler system went off.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like it was, the sprinklers went off in the building?
Yes. I think the boys were up 5-1 when the sprinklers went off in the third period. I believe they gave the W to Minneapolis, but that would be a first.
Yeah, I can trade sides with you.
Okay.
That's better.
Good pressure here again by Minneapolis. Franzen with the nice stick. Spear up there as well.
Step up. There we go.
Good job by Doth pushing it forward. Tilly tried to send a pass to Franzen. That hit the side of the net. Now it's played by Owatonna. And Owatonna will break it out. And now they got a breakaway. Another good save by Boyce.
Yeah.
She's able to hang on.
Standing tall. She knew she had that puck, just not sure where, so wisely just froze in place.
Sometimes that's the hardest thing to do if you're a goaltender, right?
It is. You want to find it, but the best thing you do is freeze and wait for that whistle, because the ref typically knows where the puck is, even if you don't.
Sturmer winning another draw for Minneapolis. I talked about this a number of times yesterday, but Hadley Sturmer's been so good with the faceoffs. Yeah. Has a winning percentage of about 85, and she just rocks it.
It's phenomenal, that percentage, to get that.
That's T1 Ortiz skating the puck out of the zone, trying to find Sturmer off the boards. Owatonna now tracking it down in their own zone.
Minneapolis holds it in. Nice.
Owatonna able to clear. Risley was trying to go D to D. It gets picked off.
Minneapolis is playing a pretty tight defense. They had that one kind of lapse where they let a breakaway go, but otherwise they've been pretty swarming, staying after the Owatonna girls.
Shutting them down in the neutral zone,
Yeah,
which is great
nice.
to see.
Yes.
This should be an icing here. That'll allow Minneapolis to complete the line change. There, it can slide all this over.
Owatonna. Yeah.
Those are mine. Okay. Yep, thank you. So, Steve, pretty good crowd here this afternoon.
Big crowd. I think some
Stands
rolled
are
over
almost
from the
full
high school
here.
games. I know, and like the Owatonna fans, Minneapolis fans. I know. Maybe some of the high school girls will come over after they're done in the locker room.
Yeah, Pesa going up the right side. She'll push it forward. She's going to draw a penalty, too.
Yeah, I think we might go on the power play here. Yeah. Power play coming for the Minneapolis squad. 7:59 remaining in the first. We're getting a first power play. What do you think of the play tempo today? I know it's different when watching it live versus watching it over the World Wide Webs. Do you think a little bit uptick in play?
Definitely uptick, especially compared to the second game yesterday.
Gotcha. Yep.
Some good energy out there. We talked about it earlier. Girls are crashing the net.
Yep.
And not making it easy for Owatonna to break it out.
Right.
Owatonna with the shot. Saved by Boyce.
Another save by Elodie.
Good defensive job there by Minneapolis to push the puck away. That was tough, Steve. Yesterday, 2 games. It was a Friday. Girls had off school.
Girls were off of school. But I still think some of those two-game tournament days can be hard.
Yes, indeed.
For that second game, right? Sometimes there's a little bit of a letdown. Maybe you're up for the first game and maybe you go,
Then you throw in a couple sleepovers on top of it, and girls get a little tired. And
Yep.
No penalty there on Spear. It looked like she was hung up in someone's stick.
Maybe she got her jersey snagged on the boards or an Owatonna girl. Not sure. One or the other.
Owatonna now back at full strength. They're going to break it out of the zone. Good positioning there by Risley.
Yes.
This is what we like to see, too. Give Elsa just a little bit of space back there.
A little runway and away she'll go.
Good forecheck there by Franzen. She goes back in front to Wood.
Oh,
good opportunity there.
That was a beautiful pass to Matilda there. She almost buried it. I think the Owatonna goalie wasn't quite ready for that one coming across the crease there.
It's Owatonna coming back the other way with some numbers. Just couldn't connect on that centering pass. Risley again with the puck. Had a little bit of time. Tried to make a pass. Puck's loose in front. Elodie covers up. We'll get another face-off.
Yeah, Elodie gets that paddle down and then scoops it up with her glove.
Well, you know this, too, as a parent of a goalie. There's a number of times that little soft shot comes in there, right? And it looks like it's going to be an easy save, and the puck's bouncing around a little bit, and that makes me more nervous than anything else.
It is big time, right? It's great to see the paddle down, but until you see that glove on top of it, that's when I'm like, okay, they got it, right? Because otherwise the other teams would be in there whacking away at it.
Oh, for sure.
That's when you want your defensemen and wingers over there kind of cleaning out the house, making sure you're protecting your goalie.
Now giving Owatonna here a little space. They're bringing the puck back over the line. And nice job there by Johnson.
Yeah.
Break that one up. That shot gets deflected out front. Boyce sends it aside. Another pass in front. Saved.
Nice save, Elodie. Couple of nice saves there. Pretty close combat she was in there.
And another good play by Teven Ortiz to move the puck out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah, Owatonna's had their share of scoring opportunities here.
Yeah, it seemed to be all Minneapolis there in the first 4 or 5 minutes, and the ice has sort of been tilted the other way.
Yes. I'm also noticing Owatonna's got a pretty short bench. They got five skaters, right? So they got enough for 2 lines, just barely, which is similar to us. We've got a couple of extra, but just smaller teams here, so it could come into play in that third period, right?
Number 75 working back through the neutral zone. Good back check there by Minneapolis.
Nice back check. There we go. Back out again. We should have an offsides.
Yeah, it's that Kennedy is so strong on her stick, isn't she?
Very strong, very smart with the puck, right? Like, I got to press it out of zone. I don't need to ice it.
Yeah. And she always is in the right position, you know. Whenever someone's coming down on her, she's always pushing them out of the outside, right? Not allowing anyone into that slot area.
Understand the lines where that puck might be going, right? It's yeah. And she's wicked fast.
Yeah.
There we go.
Job there by Sturmer, picking up the loose puck.
Oh, makes a move. Fire it.
Oh, she does. Good shot. Puck's still loose.
Yeah. Some nice back checking.
Yeah. Oh, come on now. Jeez, that girl's like 3 times the size of Cook.
I know. Elodie scoops that right up into her catch mitt. Perfect.
Going back to the opportunity by Sturmer there, she went short side on that shot, which I like. She went blocker side, and goalie just made a good play.
Yep. Yeah, made a good play. Had a little bit better angle, right? She was kind of pushed a little bit further than I think Sturmer wanted to be, but yeah. But smart play by their goalie for Owatonna.
There comes Spear. Nice little move there by Nora. She sticks with it. Pushes the puck into the Owatonna zone.
Owatonna trying to scare their own goalie.
Owatonna pretty quick to break it out there. Doth, good use of the stick. Gets it back to Spear. And now puck slides all the way over.
Matilda dumps it into the corner wisely, yeah.
Smart move.
Yeah, Minneapolis can give chase.
Nice play by Franzen to get her stick on that puck. And now it's Owatonna right back in the zone. They're able to get a shot off. Once again, Doth forcing that girl out wide.
Yep.
It's very passionate and vocal Owatonna fans here this afternoon,
They
Steve.
are. Yeah, loudly cheering on their squad.
Loose puck picked up by Berenger. Here goes Cece.
Trying to dribble it up the boards. No. Pinched off by Owatonna. Oh, scooted that one out.
Another good back check there by Sturmer.
That was really nice. Kennedy was sizing her up and didn't even get a shot because Sturmer had her locked in on her laser.
We got numbers coming back the other way from Minneapolis. Steven Ortiz just had it slip off her stick.
The 1 minute mark here in the first period, Brent. This is going pretty fast.
Pretty fast period for sure. Sturmer trying to get the puck out of the
Couldn't
zone.
quite clear the zone.
Half a minute left to play as McHale chases down the puck behind the net, wins the battle, and gets it back to Risley. Risley up to Sturmer, pushes it forward. Didn't have anyone up there though, and Owatonna will pick it up, and that's going to pretty much do it here for the first period.
It should be. Oh.
Almost.
Almost. 3 seconds left with an offsides, but yes. Things have settled down a little bit. Minneapolis has not quite given Owatonna as many chances here in the last 3-4 minutes of this period as they had early on.
Yeah, you can see a couple of these Owatonna girls, though. They can skate, right? And
number 5 in their team can definitely take it up the ice. And
number 75, she's got some size.
Yeah. Well, 1-0 into the first period. What are your thoughts here, Brent? Are we hopefully we can keep shooting, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's good fast start for Minneapolis, which is something maybe we're not always used to.
No, we're not always used to that. We're more of like a grind it out, right? We'll get ourselves a goal, but it's nice. But I think, as we all know, a 1-0, a 2-0, those are not the goal leads you want to just kind of sit on.
No. Like to get another 1 or 2 here in the second, and I think like we talked about, you mentioned earlier, there's a short bench over there for Owatonna. So not allowing these girls a lot of time and space to move through the neutral zone, stay aggressive, forecheck hard, and make it challenging for them.
Yeah, and if we can spread out, right, and spread out the ice, Minneapolis usually does a pretty good job of that. Like they're great at passing, finding their mates.
So it was a nice little ceremony for the seniors in between the first and second period.
It was
today.
great, yeah. Honoring the 3 seniors they had, Josie, Clara, and Maya. It was really great. I got to watch all 3 of those girls. Well, not as much Josie, but Clara and Maya definitely. When they were younger, at this age, even skate with my older daughter. So it's fun seeing them wrap up their senior season. I know they got a couple games yet, but for senior day here at Parade, it was pretty awesome. Fun for the families. A lot in attendance, too.
Yeah, nice
Stands
attendance.
were full.
Rewarding to see that, too, as you watch these girls play, starting out sometimes in 6U, then 8U, and coming up through the ranks.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun.
It is.
All right, so they're not recording shots up on the board, so we can't give you that information, but the score is 1-0, Minneapolis on top, and we're underway here in the second period.
I mean, if I had to guess, it would seem to be pretty even shots on goal. I mean, maybe Minneapolis slight advantage, but
it feels like it.
It feels like it, but Owatonna's had their fair share of opportunities too. Like they've been peppering Elodie pretty good. Oh,
it should be an icing. Have you seen any of the Hockey Day Minnesota coverage at all?
I saw a little bit of like the initial setup online. Gabby and I were looking at it the other night. Pretty cool with the roller coasters and everything background. When I heard Shakopee, I was like, oh, that'll be great. And where are they going to do it? And I was like, oh, the parking lot of Valley Fair makes sense.
For sure.
And then I was talking to a couple of refs during the high school game, one of which was going to do a game on Thursday night, and I think he opted out of it. Just wasn't sure the ice conditions, if it'd be too cold. And then I heard it was pretty windy, so.
Yeah, that wind picked up this morning for sure.
Definitely. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Good play by McHale to push it out of the zone, and that'll be an offside.
Mostly medium. Yeah. You guess between the blue rolls? Yeah. Thanks, Ron. So yeah, the one ref was saying, he's telling me his buddy did the game either Thursday night or Friday night, and it was really windy and cold, even though it was in the 20s.
Yeah.
They said it was pretty windy down there in sunny Shakopee, but great backdrop, right? And I mean, what a great event. The Wild, right, put a lot of time and money towards.
I remember it being pretty windy when we hosted Minneapolis too.
It was.
Right?
It was. It was a couple cold nights, and it was amazing. I hate to reference it, but it was right before the pandemic.
Isn't that something?
Yeah. Like literally weeks before the world around us changed. But it was a pretty sweet event when Minneapolis hosted it.
I remember waking up really early Saturday morning to go down and shovel because we got some snow that evening. Puck in front, played by Spear. She had like 3 defenders on her there and couldn't get a quality shot off. Nice stop there along the boards by Nora as she continues to battle. Owatonna now pushing the puck down the other way. Good pursuit there by Doth. She's able to break things up. Sticks with it. Tries to ring it around the boards. Gets it to Spear. Oh.
There's a hot wrister coming into the tendy there for us.
Almost tipped by our own defender, too.
I know, right?
Thankfully, that did not happen, and now it's Risley picking up some speed in our own zone. Cuts back to the left. Here goes Elsa. Through the neutral zone across the line. She gets a shot off, and the puck's loose in front. Oh, boy, dangerous.
Yeah. This goalie gives up some pretty juicy rebounds so far, what we've seen. They hang there, and she wasn't able to freeze that one.
I'm not sure that puck even hit the goaltender's stick. I think it hit her skate.
Yeah.
Owatonna coming back up the ice. They're on a line change.
Here's that number 5 again. She's pretty good with the puck.
Yes, she is. Sticks with it.
Luckily, we had some good back checking and kind of pushed her into the corner.
Like that save by Elodie, just going out and reaching for it and covering it up.
Yep. Yeah, I don't need all this chaos in front of me. I'm going to freeze this one, let things get reset, and let my mates do the work from there.
Indeed.
Any shout-outs you know of, Brent, on the Cat's Eye cast that you've heard from, you know of?
I haven't.
Any of the usual suspects of all your
millions
and millions of subscribers?
Viewership's up by 40% since you came into the booth here. So we all thank you for that.
Well, I hype up the production quality. The trailer out in the parking lot here at Parade, I know, is generators are humming along.
Sure. You installed the stats team, too, which we're grateful for. I assume the Ortiz family is listening, watching down in Mexico.
Yep.
They're always dialed in.
I did get a text yesterday from Cece's godparents, Greg and Nancy in Charleston, I hope, and I'm pretty sure they're tuned in. So, Greg and Nancy, if you are, hey, hope it's warm in Charleston.
They got some snow down there, didn't they?
They did, yeah. Maybe they felt like they missed it from Minnesota, so I feel like Charleston, Florida, some of those areas got more than we do here in the Twin Cities.
I saw Savannah had like 7 inches of snow down there, too. Owatonna back the other way. Good coverage there by Minneapolis. Risley jumping out to pick up the loose puck. Skating it out. Pace is there to support. Good hustle there by Libby. And a nice play by Spear to get the puck in the zone. Gets it back in front to Pesa. And the puck was bouncing. She just couldn't get her stick on it.
Yeah. Period's proven a little bit more of a seesaw, kind of a back and forth period. Both teams
puck right in front.
Elodie, nice job tracking that puck. When that girl centered it across, I was worried. There was a lot of net opened up because that Owatonna girl was camped out. Like, I think she had her chair ready to build a fire, kind of getting the marshmallows rolling. Like, she was ready, Brent.
All Elodie is saying is, get this girl out of here.
Yeah,
Please.
can somebody come and sweep this blue jersey off in front of me? But she was ready for it, so.
Definitely, like you said, kind of an up-tempo game here.
Yeah.
A little back and forth, fun to watch.
It is. I don't know which squad that favors more, but it's fun to watch regardless.
Indeed. Well, it does make it a little more challenging for the girls in the second period to get that line change in, too,
Yes,
right?
correct. Yep.
You're skating up and down, going back and forth really
and
hard.
Your bench is opposite where your tendy is. Exactly.
You get caught in your own zone.
Uh-huh. Owatonna wisely stayed on side there. Almost was going to get caught. Oh, nice. Nice work in front of the net. Matilda clears the zone.
Yeah, good play by Franzen.
Yes. Yeah, to bust that up in the middle.
This is Franzen again on the puck.
There we go.
Nice job there, just dumping it in. Giving her D an opportunity for a line change. Don't wait for her, girls.
No, get after it. There we go.
Risley keeping it in at the line, dumping it back down low to the other Elsa. T1 Ortiz.
Cece's setting up her camping chair here in front of the net, I think, waiting for a puck. I think they've had a talk with a lot of their centers and a few players. Be like, we need to have people in front of the net to pass to and shoot. Right, the coaches I think have been really stressing that. I believe Brent in practice the last bunch of weeks here.
They have been looking for those dirty goals. Right?
Yeah. I mean, you gotta. I mean, if it's not a rebound, you need to have somebody in front of the net to pick it up and bang it in.
Oh, offside there on Owatonna.
Because I still think at this age, Elodie's an exception, and most of the time does not get burned by those, but the passes across the crease at this age are still hard for goalies, I think, to track and that transition.
Yeah.
You know, if they're down on their pads to slide over and get there, that push off the toe.
Yep, and so often their stick isn't in the right position, too.
Exactly.
And that can be a little bit of a liability.
Yep. Sturmer with another face-off win, Brent.
Yeah. And I like the way Cook just kind of jumped up into the play there, too, and pushed that puck into the zone.
Almost like in the NFL, she's ready to jump that route, right?
Right. Nice recovery there by Johnson.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Easy offside call there.
Easy offsides for the officials, yes.
You're just tuning in. We've got 4:49 left to go in the second. Minneapolis is up 1-0. As we mentioned earlier, kind of a back and forth second period here.
It is, yeah. This period is going fast as well. Not as many whistles, no penalties so far. Girls just been out there skating and playing. Oh, almost got that pass off to Quinn.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
Well, there's a nice play by Avery Johnson. She didn't have anywhere else to go with the puck. Just push it forward enough to get it up into the zone.
Yep. Yeah, and you never know, right? Your mate's coming on the right angle, or things will happen. But yeah, it was a nice touch to, because sometimes it's hard not to put too much on it, right? And you'll ice it.
Spear battling for it behind the net. Sticks with it. We need someone in front.
Yeah. Got a line change in. We should have anybody in front of the net there.
Loose puck sliding down
beyond
into
net, or it's not going to make it all the way. think she wisely froze that. She was outnumbered.
Yeah.
2 Minneapolis skaters were bearing down, and she's going to go to the face-off on that one.
Smart play.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. A little unorthodox, Brent, but I think we can do this in the cat's eye.
We got a shout out?
We have a shout out for, I think, Owatonna's family, number 26, is watching at home, and her whole family's watching. And I don't know if it was mom or aunt or somebody came by and asked if we could do a shout out. So
we can certainly do that.
We can certainly do that, yeah. So, family watching afar, thanks for tuning in to this high production quality cat's eye production here at Parade South. But, yeah. Glad you tuned in. Hopefully you enjoy the show. A couple homers here for Minneapolis hockey.
We can't help ourselves, right?
I mean, we have the hats, the sweaters, the sweatshirts. We pay a couple bucks for association dues for our kids to do this. So, yeah, we might be homers, yes.
But fair.
But fair homers, yes. We like watching a good hockey game.
And speaking of fair, too, I mean, let's be honest, a lot of the games that we've seen so far in this tournament have been pretty close games.
Very close games. I mean, you know, I think also good hockey play, right? Like, girls aren't cheap. They're not chirping on the ice. I mean, right? Because when the car rides home, we hear about all that kind of stuff, and it's really nice to see for all teams, right? All teams, all players.
100%.
Oh, nice.
Good job
go,
there
girl,
by
go.
Sturmer.
Go, Sturmer, go.
Hadley
Make
making a nice move. One more move.
Oh.
A good back check there by Owatonna. Slowing Hadley down. She tried to make that extra move. Couldn't spring free. And now
I just realized the number 26 is their tendy for Owatonna.
Oh, she's the goaltender.
She's the
okay.
I kept looking for the 26 out on the ice, but she's the Owatonna goaltender who's been busy today.
She has been busy.
So her family
and
watching afar has seen this, yes, and playing well.
Sturmer again pushing the puck out of the zone. Minneapolis in need of a line change as Owatonna regroups deep in their own zone. Puck slides out. Doth will play it, but we're going to be offside.
Oh. Quinn couldn't quite get out. It was close.
Minute 12 left to go in the second. Still Minneapolis on top by a goal. Fans trying to get the girls pumped up right now. Minneapolis dumping the puck back in. Pesa giving chase. Cook and Spear coming down to support.
These
puck
last
comes back in front to Pesa.
Bury that.
Libby,
Bury that.
shot.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good opportunity. Kind of a quick whistle there.
Yeah.
Good save by number 26.
Yeah.
Well,
she had trouble with that first one and then pounced on it, right?
Yeah. Well, I think Libby got that puck, and she's like, oh, my God, I have so much time.
I know.
Yeah. Got a nice shot off, though.
She did get a nice shot. These end of the periods, as a goalie period, is always stressful, right? You want the puck not in your end then. You want, if you're a Minneapolis fan, we like it down here.
Yep. Good job there by Vivian, keeping the puck in at the line. Pesa goes to chase in the corner, as does Spear. Boy, Nora's all over that girl. Cook coming over to support along the near wall, gets knocked down, puck picked up.
And she's rolling. Oh. That should end the period, I think.
That's exactly what we needed, right?
Yeah.
Get the puck out of there.
Let's get the puck out of the zone. So still, 1-zip game here.
We're used to these.
I know. Nail biters. That's why I have no fingernails, Brent. I'm a nervous nail biter and just chew the heck off them. So
we got to put some gloves on you.
something. I mean, I had a Mountain Dew during the high school game. That helps a little bit. I'm chewing gum now, talking with you, but otherwise my nails just get demolished.
And you're thinking about the nice meal we're going to have?
I know,
yeah.
The team party over at the Doth family. It's going to be great. Everybody's looking forward to that. A little potluck action, kids on one level, I think adults on another level. It'll be fun to see everybody for your home tournament, right? It's fun to be able to do that, to get everybody together.
Yes, it is, for sure. And we're looking forward to our next away tournament coming up in 2 weeks.
Hermantown, right? I've never been. Have you been?
I think we were there once when Jaden was in Squirts. So just up the hill from Duluth, of course. Would prefer to be down in Canal Park with everything else that Duluth has to offer.
But still a rich,
it's going to be a fun
yeah,
time.
but it's still a hockey mecca town, rich history.
Yes.
Is the rink old rink, new rink? What's the?
I don't know which rink or rinks we'll be playing at.
So there's multiple in that town.
I think so.
Probably.
Yeah.
You don't get that good and just have one little sheet of ice kind of deal.
Right. Well, and as far as these things go too, I just rely on management to point me in the right direction.
Exactly, or your phone, whatever it says on the calendar.
Yes.
Thank goodness management does put those addresses in there, because there's times when I'm scrambling and I'm like, oh great, now I know where I'm going. Because I could have read the email earlier in the week, but of course I didn't, and that's on me.
Yep. I catch a lot of heat for it at home when I don't read the email.
I could imagine. Yeah, I would understand that. Sometimes, Brent, reading is hard.
It takes time and effort. Yeah.
So many words, right?
Yeah, so many words. And I'd prefer to be listening to a Steve Barron playlist,
Or him just trying to make you laugh in a hockey. Oh, here we go. Into the zone. Okay. Hoping we have a long period of playing to the left of us here, Brent.
I would prefer that.
Keep it down in that zone, but no. Number 5 for Owatonna.
That girl doing a good job maintaining possession of the puck. Shot comes in. Good job by Risley. Let's get that puck out of the slot area.
We did have a nice swarm there in front of Elodie.
And now it's Spear jumping up. Good block there by Nora. Unfortunately, the puck is kept in by Owatonna. Risley gets knocked down. And a good job by Doth to protect the front of the net. That shot come in. It's tipped. Fortunately, it goes wide. This is that number 5, Steve. We're giving her too much room.
Way too much room.
Save.
Letting her loop around and circle in front of her. Elodie like that.
Risley right up top to Sturmer. Here goes Hadley. Hadley. Oh, it just got pushed too far.
Just slightly ran out of ice there. It was so close. She was reaching. I think this is when all those Bobby Orrs and all those skating drills are coming into play with, what do you got left in the tank here for 10 minutes left in the third period? In a 1-0 game, right, where you got to keep playing.
And
every shift.
Our girls are looking good. They haven't slowed down.
Nope.
Sturmer on the chase again. Teven Ortiz pushes it forward. Also sticking with it. Cece battling as well. Puck's loose in front.
Too many blue jerseys in front of the net to crash there, but we had people available, but.
Good job by Kennedy for sticking with that one. And now it's picked up by Pesa. Here comes Libby. Takes the next move. Got the shot off, but it was a good deflection by the defense.
Yep, good deflection by Owatonna.
Johnson sends it back to Pesa. Pesa with the shot in front.
Oh
man, that was
bounced
close.
off the goalie's skate. Oh, my goodness. I think she knew it was coming in on her, but not quite the angle it took towards her.
Good job by Kennedy stepping it up.
Yeah, long time we've held this zone, which is exhausting for the Owatonna girls, I'm sure.
Nice play by the
nice
defense
play,
there.
yeah, to get her into the corner.
Kennedy pushing her out wide, and then Avery stepping over to get her stick on that puck.
Quinn was going in hard after that puck.
Just under 8 minutes left to play in the third. Minneapolis hanging on to a 1-goal lead. Puck pushed out by Johnson. No icing here as Franzen gives chase.
Minneapolis gets a line change, which would be nice as what's in the offensive zone for us.
Owatonna will clear. McHale catches up with it. They're going to get a... They're calling an interference penalty on Minneapolis?
Huh. Okay, well, with 7:23 remaining in the third, Owatonna is going on the power play.
That's an odd play or call.
I was watching the puck. It was definitely away from the puck, but all right. Well,
I'm not sure that had any impact on the play at all.
I don't believe so.
Maybe the refs were looking to kind of even penalties up. I don't know.
Possibly,
That's
yeah.
a weird one at 10U.
Yeah.
Penny pushing it forward. Not out of the zone yet. Nice job by McHale stepping up. Avery will push the puck aside, where it's again played by McHale and Franzen.
Oh,
And
Minneapolis clears.
clears.
Nice. Kind of tied it up along the boards and then was able to clear it out. You know, at this U10 level, these minute penalties can go by real fast, right? There's 28 seconds left already, so half of it's, penalty kill already for this line out there for Minneapolis, which has been great.
Yeah, sometimes all it takes is one clear.
It does, right?
All right. Good job there by Kennedy to step up. Pushes it forward to Franzen. Penny sticking
trying
with
to make
it.
a play on
Gets
it.
a shot off.
Oh.
And it's covered up by the Tendy.
Yeah, 26 got her mid on that one. Seven seconds left in the one skater advantage for Owatonna. Face off in the Owatonna zone here. 6:29 remaining in the third. Oof. So Brent, that's pretty awesome that the your broadcast network is going multi-state. I think I heard from the Tendy's family. It was Texas, Nebraska, Iowa, or Ohio, if I got that right. There was a lot of folks tuned in to watch this Owatonna squad, and I think a lot of them specifically watched number 26. But did you know you were a multi-state, outside of the Midwest kind of sports network here, Brent?
Well, we're multi-state, and in fact, we're international.
That's right. We are covered in Mexico, yeah.
And here we go. Owatonna 2-0.
Oh,
a nice save
that was
by
off the
boys.
grill.
Yeah.
Wow. I heard it hit her cage.
Berenger jumping on the
there goes
block. Come on,
Cece.
Cece.
Oh,
Boy, she had a lot of open ice in front of her.
she did have a lot of open ice.
Owatonna back in another breakaway. And another save by boys.
Standing tall, Elodie. Good job, number one.
Here comes Spear. Cutting back to the middle. Nora looking to get a shot off. She does, but it goes wide.
A little bit wide. In tight.
Boy, I saw that defender go back in behind the goaltender.
I did, yeah. I
with
think
her
she was
stick.
making sure to really help out her goalie to make sure it wasn't going to scoot through that five-hole.
Smart play.
Yeah, I think she knew where it was. Because sometimes that'll happen, right? When kids are like poking at it and really jabbing right before the whistle blows.
Next thing you know, the ref just sees the puck go back into the net.
Yep. So I say, like we were talking earlier, it's we feel better when a goalie can put that catching mitt on it and really just shut it down.
There goes number 5 again. And another save.
And Elodie
by boys.
locks it up. Girl standing on her head again. She's having a hell of a tournament. Well, I think if memory serves me right, she's pitching a shutout, right, for the tournament?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't want to be like the NFL announcers that jinx the kicker on a 40-yard field goal where they've missed one all season, but I don't think that's going to happen with Miss Elodie. She's like been rock solid in net all seasons.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what happened there? Wow.
I think that defender with Owatonna was trying to get a pass off and just hung it a little too close to the net there.
Yep. Yeah, so with 4:49 remaining in the third, Minneapolis is going up 2-0. That happened fast.
Yeah, it did. Kind of a tough break there for Owatonna.
Yep. Yeah, because this period they've had their share of opportunities.
I know what she was trying to do. She was just trying to get the puck off into the corner.
I know. Yes.
Yep.
Oh, you're going to have an offsides. All right,
short
coaches.
Shifts here for
I was going to say, coaches are going to
yeah.
keep rolling the lines, keep fresh skaters out there, I think. And, yeah. I think it's a wise choice, right? You don't want to have, you don't know how long or how short the next shift is going to be. So if you have the opportunity.
And I think fresh.
Yeah, and I think the lines are well balanced. That you've got no super strong line. They're all really strong, really solid. They're used to playing together. They know their positions. So why not roll them? Oh, scoots by the Owatonna defender. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Minneapolis dumps it in deep. Just ticked under 4 minutes to play here. Third period.
This is a girl we got to watch out for, number 5.
Yes.
She's had a number of good opportunities. Skates the puck well. Back in the zone.
Oh.
Another good save by Boyce. Stoff picks up the rebound. Come on, Kennedy.
Oh. Minneapolis clears. Nice.
It's kind of tough sometimes as a defender, right? You have that opportunity to skate the puck up the ice, but you got to hang back.
Exactly.
And Kennedy struggled with that for a second, but it was a good play to get the puck out of the zone regardless.
Definitely.
All right, get that puck out.
Oh.
And there. Good job there by Doth.
I don't know if this is going to make it down for icing. It may run out of gas here. All right, under 3 minutes to roll here.
Owatonna through the neutral zone with some speed.
Yeah.
That was a nice play by McHale there. She knew that this girl was flying up through the neutral zone. She turned but kept her position and forced her to the outside.
Forced her into the outside, to give her goalie a better angle on it. And, Elodie wisely froze that puck. Let's get a face-off and some fresh skaters out there.
Oh, quick shot. Deflected wide.
Ooh.
Good job by Nora to skate the puck out of the zone. That'll be an icing.
We're going to have an icing.
Needed about 2 more strides there.
I was going to say, sometimes I know the girls have awareness and they kind of forget or they get antsy, right, when they get in pressure and they think, I can just dump it on net. I can dump it on net. And it's hard. It's not as easy as you think.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest obstacles, I think, for a lot of girls to overcome at 10U is, getting away from just flinging the puck when you're feeling that pressure.
Yes, you got to control it, right?
Yep. Pacer going down to block a shot there.
Oh.
That'll be another icing.
Another icing. All right, with 2:12 remaining in the third. 2-goal lead. Girls are staying strong, staying positive, rolling lines.
Gotta imagine they're maybe thinking about pulling the goaltender here.
I think we get a timeout.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Timeout. I do like that, how Elodie's mates, between whistles and at different times, will go out and fist bump her and make sure check in on her and how she's doing. See Coach Drew is talking to his tendy now.
I think that's one of the really cool things about this group, and you've seen a lot of girls hockey over the years, but it's a good, solid group of girls here, right? Everyone's very positive.
Yep, want to support each other. Yeah. Yep. And I think that comes from the coaching staff, right? It's what's expected, right? Be a good teammate, be a good player. All that goes hand in hand. You know, you kind of ride or die, right? And that's how it is.
And it also connects with the core values of the association.
It does.
The teamwork, respect, and fun, right?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, winning's important, but being a good teammate is probably way more important than that.
Yes.
So, you've been on the bench. What are the coaches talking about here, Brent?
You know, I got to believe coaches are saying just get the puck out of the zone.
Get the puck out of the zone.
And
keep it in front of you. Don't give them opportunities.
Yeah, protect the front of the net. If you got to ice it, ice it.
Right.
But get it out of the zone.
Yep. You know, and I think what they've been doing, but I think it's also great when they reinforce it, right? Because sometimes you got to keep saying it to kids and even adults when they're playing.
In a lot of different situations.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so with just 2:12 left to go. The goalie is out of the net for Owatonna. They got 6 skaters out there.
Lots of blue sweaters to watch out for.
Nice face-off win again by Sturmer. Loose puck played by Doth. She rings it around the other side. Franzen's coming up. Can she poke it out of the zone? No, it's held in nicely by the defense for Owatonna. Bouncing puck slides through. Again, kept in the zone. Doth is there.
Can't quite clear, though.
No, we can't.
You know.
Oh, shoot. Oh, puck is still loose.
Yeah. I thought Elodie had that one, but
she did too.
Scooted through.
Puck from the point. Saved. And
Elodie's
covered
got
up
it.
by Boyce.
Yeah, she had those 2 Owatonna girls bearing down on her. Ready for a juicy goal there,
a
greasy.
couple blue sweaters in front of the net there.
Yeah, we were not quite as close to Elodie as we could have been in that one, but hey, that girl stands tall in the net. All right, 1:33 remaining. Still empty net for Owatonna. They are hungry to crack this net open. They're swarming.
Get it out. And
there we
nice
go.
Job
Cleared
there
the
by
zone.
T1 Ortiz. Owatonna sending it right back in.
Dump in and gives chase.
Chasing it down.
Oh.
And good job there by Elsa.
Yeah. And an offsides. I mean, Owatonna's still having to kind of play home a little bit because Minneapolis has been able to break through their zone. So they had a girl kind of post up in the red line, not able to provide as much pressure supporting the blue line as they normally would have wanted. But, yeah.
It'll be more of an intentional offside call there as they bring the face
Is that what it is,
back
Brent?
to the other side of the neutral zone. Yeah.
Okay.
And regardless of the positioning, they'll still keep the goaltender out of the net here.
I think our Minneapolis squad wants to get out of here, but I think when they see that net's empty, they're hungry for a goal, right?
As they should be, yes.
Oh, good back checking.
Defensive job there by Minneapolis.
Yeah. Not going to let her skate uncontested in front of your goalie. All right, just under 40 seconds here. Owatonna still pressuring the zone, but
McHale swatting it wide. Boy, McHale taking that girl out behind the net.
Yeah.
There. And a good job by Risley to get the puck out of the crease.
Minneapolis is not letting him just hang out in front of the net or clear shots or anything here.
Clock ticking down under 10 seconds.
And cleared. That should about do it here. All right.
How about Minneapolis going to the championship game?
I know.
That's
I think
exciting.
this they may have punched their ticket here. I think in their pool they should come out on top here. The 2-0 win
Yep.
against Owatonna.
That win will put them over to the edge. It's the 4th consecutive shutout for
I know.
Elodie, which I know she's excited about.
That's awesome. That's not easy to do at any level. And yeah, tip of the cap to that girl.
Well, shout out to our girls for getting that early goal, right?
Yes.
You know, sort of setting the tone there early on.
Yep.
Yeah, the break there in the second goal, of course, but
Yeah.
you know,
No, this team
Owatonna had their chances too.
exactly. No, this team doesn't. We're not a high scoring team. We get goals most of the time when we need them, and yeah, that early one definitely helped. I think kind of boost the bench, boost the spirits. Little hop in their skates, right?
So I'm not sure what time the game is tomorrow, but we will be in the championship game.
We will be.
Which is really exciting, especially with all the hockey being played here in Minneapolis and Hockey
And in the
Day
state,
today
I
and
know.
everything else. Congratulations to these girls. Tune in tomorrow at some point.
At some point.
Yeah, well, information will be sent out.
There'll
Check
be
your
an
ESPN
email.
ticker.
Yeah, your ticker. Thanks, Brent.
All right, thank you. We'll see you guys tomorrow.